Now if you go back to the users, expand the user folder, select the Databricks demo, you can see these two files and right click and select Git. In the CICD Databricks demo dialog, you can put this in the commit message. So here is the commit message. I'm going to adding an example notebook to demonstrate CICD. Then we are going to click on commit and push. Now let's go and so that's how you can successfully commit anything in the Databricks. So you can see that is been successfully completed. Now let's go and learn how to manage Databricks token and data factory integration. So let's close this dialog box. So in the upper dialog, so let me quickly expand a little more so that you can see the real estate. Okay, so here select the user account picture, and under that you can find settings, and within the settings on the left hand side you can click on user, click on the user. Under user there is developer, select that. In the developer pane, let me shrink a little bit. You can see under developer there is access token. Click on manage. Here select generate new token. Give a comment. We're going to call it as Databricks access token dev, and lifetime of 90 days. I'm going to hit generate. So now let's copy the generate new token, whatever we created for use later, and click on done. Now let's go to the Azure portal. Let's go and find the Azure Data Factory resource we've been using for the previous demo. So that is Azure Data Factory resource, and click on launch. So I'm going to close the old one. Click on launch studio. On the left hand side, click on manage. Under manage, select the linked services. On the linked services, click on new. So here on the linked services on the right hand side, you can see either the data store or the compute. Data store is what we used for Azure Blob Storage for the previous example, and the delimiter. This time select compute. Under compute, you can see a lot of compute option, Azure Functions, Azure Data Lake, Azure Batch, and things like that. We're going to select Azure Databricks and click on continue. Now let's configure these services. Let's first provide the name, Azure subscription, select the available subscription and the workspace. Select the Databricks dev workspace. Access token, provide the access token what we copied before. Select a cluster version. Let's select 10.4 LTS including Apache, Spark, Scala, etc. Under the cluster node type, select a compute. So I'm going to select standard DS3v2. And now let's, before creating, click on test connection. You can see that the connection is successful. Now let's hit on create. Now let's go and develop and deploy Databricks pipeline. So in the data factory page, let's go and click on author. In the factory resources, select pipeline and click on pipeline. In the list of available activities, this time we are going to select Databricks. Under Databricks, just drag and drop notebook. So this is the notebook element we moved into the pipeline designer. So under the details pane, select Azure Databricks, and this is how we are going to link it. So click on select, and this should show the Databricks instance. Select that, and if you want, you can test the connection as well. The connection is successful. Now let's go to settings. Click on browse. Select the user's path and select the other user. We've had the folder created for CICD Databricks demo. Select that and select the Notebook 2.0 feature gallery and click OK. Now go back one more time to Azure Databricks and click on test connection. Test connection successfully. Now click on save all and click OK. That successfully saved the Git repository. Now click on publish. So now the publish branch for is the branch for your is publishing, and the Databricks orchestration is now complete, and the code is in the repo. And now let's go back to the Databricks window, and if we go back to workspace one more time and go to the workspace and then select the CICD Databricks demo, select the notebook, and I'm just going to copy this Azure Databricks name. And now let's go back to the Azure Databricks, click on the user profile and click on settings. Let's go to the developer tab and access tokens, click on manage, and we are going to generate a new token and name it as Databricks Dev to Azure DevOps. Click on generate, and I'm going to copy the token. I'm going to keep it here so that we can use it later. And now let's go and configure the Azure DevOps pipelines. So we've been using the CICD Databricks demo pipeline. So let's select that CICD Databricks demo. And on the left hand side, select pipelines and create a pipeline. Within that, we are going to select use Classic Editor, and we're going to use the Azure Repos kit. Click on continue. From the template, we're going to select on empty job, and in the agent job, click on the plus sign and search for the task called publish build artifacts and click on add and select the publish artifacts job. Now let's go and configure the artifact setting by using the values. Give a name. We're going to call it as publish artifact dev project. Path to publish, click on this ellipsis and expand the CICD Databricks demo and select the notebook 2.0 feature gallery.py. Click OK, and the artifact name we are going to rename from drop to dev project. Now let's go to the menu bar and click on triggers. Here we are going to enable the continuous integration and click on save and queue and click on save and queue. That will open the save and run. Let's click on save and run. Now what it is doing is it is adding an example notebook to the CI/CD. All right, now you can see that the status is running for the job. We'll wait for this to complete before proceeding to the next step. All right, so the deployment is complete. Next, let's go and deploy and manage releases. So to do that, under the pipeline, go to releases, click on new pipeline, click on empty job, and we're gonna under add artifacts, add an artifact. The source, select build. Under the project, select CICD Databricks demo. Then under the source, select the CICD Databricks demo continuous integration and click add. Under stages, select the job 1 0 task. Under the agent job task, hit on add new stage, search for Databricks. All right, so under the stages option, select the 1 job 0 task. So this will open up the stage display, and click on the plus button on the agent job. Here search for Databricks. Here select the data script deployment task by data thrust and click on get it free. And in this website, click on get it free and click on install. Now after the installation, click on proceed to the organization to go back to the portal. Now if you go back to CI/CD Databricks, pipeline, releases, oh, looks like I have to do that all over again. We have already done that. So let's go and deploy and manage releases. I'm gonna go back to pipeline, releases, new pipeline, select an empty job